Alright, and we're back. Here we go. We just got all the coins, finally. So you can also look around the room here. I really love that framing device they use for Angela's cutscene. It's just very weird and surreal. I also like to point out, as somebody who does suffer from CPTSD, you do those sorts of weird behaviors. You apologize for things, you feel guilt for things that aren't even your problem, and you don't want people to actually, like, view you as dead weight. That's very common, and that's why I'm like, yeah, it's more realistic. I forgot to mention, this is where the map is at for Blue Creek. So we can go back in here. No, I'm dumb. I am a dum-dum. So we want to go into 203. So, or I believe down here. I messed that up. That's totally my fault. I made a dumb mistake. See, I'm proving my point right now. So yeah. This is the only thing that playing in an LP is really different from how I actually normally play the game. So, pretty sure this is... No, that's right. I want to go in the other area. You see, if I'm doing an actual normal, not thinking playthrough, I'm normally just, you know, going on autopilot basically after a while, so I'm not honestly thinking, and that makes things a whole hell of a lot easier. Did I even go down here? I don't think there's anything I need. Pretty sure that door is locked. I'm just gonna double check. Because yeah, the fastest I finish this game is an hour and a half. And so, you're not obviously going through every cutscene. Cutscenes actually do add to your timer for in-game time. So if you want to do that the quick way, you're going to be doing what I did and skip cutscenes and going straight back into the action, if you will. So, we need to get the prisoner key done. Now, did I actually... No, okay, it's down here, that's right. I want to double check, because like I said, I don't like the fact that I'm LPing. It's a totally different environment. I always say it's, my mnemonic for remembering this area is, it's the room that has the, like, weird The Shining sound, basically, right? So, and we've already been in there, too. So we'll go and grab that area as soon as I can remember how to get back in there. Because like I said, it's totally different. We need to go into 208 in that way, so we can go back down and around. I'm pretty sure that's normally how I do this. But like I said, it's different when you're playing a Let's Play. You also forget dumb things because you're just, you know, you're not really going on the same impulse you would do as a speedrunner. It's like, for me personally, I'd normally never, like, look at any of this stuff. So, it's just weird. But I hope you guys are not too bothered by me bumbling. I think everybody has done this at one point in time. This is just strictly because, well, it's Let's Play logic, man. It does just sort of happen. No, this is not the room. This is the safe room. We'll go back out through this way then. I guess you could do it that way. It just depends on how you want to solve it. But, so yeah, there's the old man, the old man, the prisoner, and the, what's it called, puzzle. This one changes depending on your difficulty as well. I forgot to mention that. So some of the puzzles do change based on your difficulty. This is one of them that does, and you can look up on the wiki if you're gonna go for like a, you know, a speedrun version of it. When you're going for your 10-star ranking, you're gonna have the list of all the shit next to you. That way you already know what you're doing, right? You want to have all those things on hand next to you just in case. I feel like this is the Eddie room. I'm really dumb. I feel terrible that I've wasted so much time, but like I said, this is also the fact I'm Let's Playing and not actually, you know, going through like I'd normally do. So I apologize for that. But this is the only time in the game this sort of turnaround can really happen. And the first time I played this, I think it took me like 4 hours just to like explore the entirety of the town and the entirety of everything else. So this is also, like I said, a Let's Play logic. It just sort of happens. I'm not super salty because this section of the game is actually very short as well. So I'm not too bothered by it. But yeah. I really just enjoy the atmosphere of this area, too. It's very creepy, because I don't know if I've ever said this, I don't like really, really big places, but I also don't like really, really small places either. Because, for me personally, it's like, whenever you have these really awkwardly long areas like this, it just feels creepy to me. Like, you feel like you can get lost really easy in these kinds of environments. I like it. It's claustrophobic and it's weird, and I just generally enjoy it. And like I said, I feel bad that I probably pissed away a few minutes, but, you know, it's, like I always say, it's the Let's Play curse, man. You're gonna do these sorts of things no matter how... I played the game 7 times, dude. If that doesn't say I've prepared for this, I don't know what does, right? So, I also think I did this on my test playthrough as well. I was like a dum-dum and went the wrong way as well. So, we'll go down this hall then to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, I think I did. It's 109. But, yeah, I really think Angela's character... Everyone says her voice acting's bad. I don't really think so. Damn it, I went right back in there. It's not that her voice acting's bad, it's just... She's very accurate to what it's like to feel depressed. There's so many little things in her dialogue that... Yeah, a voice actor, you know, does those sorts of things. They can portray certain things well or poorly, depending on how good their skills are as a voice actor. But, there we go. I was like, I told you guys it was in the area. It gives me some time to talk about that. But, so we need to put these in this order on normal difficulty. I still apologize for getting just sort of stuck around there. That really isn't my fault. The game is very awkward in this spot. It's like Condemned, you know? I really want to do a Let's Play of Condemned, but the environments in that game are so fucking easy to get turned around in. That's what this kind of reminds me of as well. But... Yeah, I generally think she has a very interesting voice, like, as a character, because you can see she has mood shifts. She shifts from, like, apologetic to vile and just bitter. That comes across much later in the game, of course. But, yeah, she has a lot of very strange dynamics. I like how James even says, I'm not crazy, at least I don't think I am. I like that little uncertainty he has in his voice in that portion. It always stems that, like, James doesn't want to admit that he might be as fucked up as the people around him. Because that's what you do when you're really dissociated as well, is you start to do those kinds of things. Did I get the, No, I don't think I got the sound cue. Let me see if I can get it in the next room. Nah, I didn't get it this playthrough. So there's also a sound cue that can play in this room that, a lot of people have interpreted as hearing James say, pick up my dead wife, do some laundry or something like that. I've seen people break down this damn voice line for like 30 minutes, and unfortunately when people got a hold of it, it was this. So yeah, but I was gonna say that voice line doesn't really mean anything. It's just gibberish. So this is the, this is the Pyramid Head fight. He can kill you in one hit, by the way. He can grab you, and you can slow him down by shooting at him. So the best strategy I have for this fight is to go into a corner, and shooting him does slow his movement speed down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You really don't want to have to reload manually. It's much faster, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It takes about 35 bullets on normal difficulty to stop the fight. Now, he can just absolutely fucking 2, 6, 7. Yep, there we go. So, once you hear that siren going off, he actually leaves you alone, which is probably for your best interest. Now, we can follow him, and if you get too close to him, he'll actually kill you in one fucking hit. So do not get more close than I am right now. So, you can see that he goes down these stairs, through fucking water, which doesn't seem to impede him, which is strange. But you can tell just symbolically, James can't fucking hurt him. He can't even, like, make him basically do anything but, like, move slightly slower, and he doesn't stop. But he also, at this point, is also leading him down there. So that's another, like, you know, nail in the coffin for the theory that he leads James to the areas that he needs to go to, I think. So, I mean, he's still not a great dude. I mean, he's fucking Pyramid Head, you know, but, like, I don't think he's wholesomely evil, but I also wouldn't call him a guardian angel at the same time. I'd say he's true neutral. He just wants him to understand what he's doing. And notice he leads him out into the fog world and further down.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'd be asking the same thing too, personally. So yeah, you can tell James is not the only person in the town. We can also grab 20 handgun bullets over here. So, yeah, you can tell he just feels like he's the only normal person here, even though he's very much not. As he was saying, something just drew him towards the town, like everybody else. So, this is that park. Mary, are you here? Can you help me? No? Well then suck my ass. Yeah, if James said that, that'd be great. So, the first time I played this part creeped me out a lot. And it's not because it's, you know, spooky. It's because there's no enemies. There's nothing here. And I was constantly on edge thinking, okay, where's a bunch of shit gonna be hidden? There's nothing here. And I just love that. I feel like this is a true neutral part of the town in terms of its energy and everything, because it's tranquil. It's maze-like, yes, but it doesn't have any evil in it, I guess. I also like how there's just 2 chairs. That's why I think this place is more symbolic of purgatory or limbo, more than actual, like, torture or something horrible like Silent Hill tends to do. Also, if you're playing in the HD collection, this fog is very poorly rendered, and you can see some unfinished texturing as well.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you, I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
So I'd also like to point out, there's no monsters, but there's Mary. Or sorry, Maria. I always find that really kind of interesting as a design choice, too. There's no monsters around her, even though she says there's monsters, which technically, yeah, she does know there is if you play the side campaign. But the first time I played it, I noticed that, too. I was like, there is nothing around her. This entire area exists just to generate her the first time the player sees her. I like that. It's fucking creepy. So, if you damage her, she can die. The longer time you spend with her, the more likely you are to get the Maria ending as well. We're not doing that. We're getting the leave ending, so I'm just basically dropping her off as soon as I can. So if we go over here, we can also get the dog key! This is essential for the dog ending. I'm not doing that for this playthrough, unfortunately, but that's how you get the dog key. You have to have, I think, a few things done. I think you need to get the 3 regular endings, like Rebirth, Maria, in water. I don't know if you have to have leave, but you have to do a couple of things to get it. This is also the Texon gas station. This is where another New Game Plus item is going to be. Also quite a few supplies as well. And yeah, I'm just pretty much ignoring Maria. She doesn't really become a problem until you're playing on hard difficulty towards the end of a certain section, but other than that, I just ignore her. She's in the way. I think if you play on hard, 1 bullet will kill her instantly. So, also, this is where you get the steel pipe. I love that, it's creepy. Now, this is my own interpretation, but I think it makes sense. Notice how there's a native chief on there? If we go over here, we can go and grab the Book of Lost Memories. This is another New Game Plus item. The name comes from the legend of the people whose land was stolen from them. They called this place the place of the silent spirits. By spirits, they meant not only their dead relatives, but also the spirits that they believed inhabited the trees, rocks, and water around them. According to legend, this was where the holiest ceremonies took place. But it was not the ancestors of those who now live in this town that first stole the land from these people. There were others who came before. In those days, this town went by another name, but that name is now hopelessly lost in the veils of time. All we know is that there was another name, and that for some reason the town was once abandoned by its residents. I've always interpreted that as a parallel to The Shining, at least the Kubrick film, because that actually is the same sort of like idea for the hotel, it was like cursed by the natives that lived there once. So we can go ahead and grab a health drink and we can go to the bowling area.
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
Also notice the fog in the background at that point too. So this is going to be a little loud, so I apologize for the volume here, but this is unavoidable.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh, you're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you were sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me.
As in loud, I mean this.
Find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Also, this music, if you're a very long time fan, which I'm sorry that you are, my very first Unloved playthrough, I said this music was music that you would roll around in the cold, naked on in the morning. Like, in the sheets or whatever. I didn't know this was from Silent Hill 2. It's my favorite track in the whole series. I fucking love it. It's awesome. And by the way, that fucking pizza looks sick. I don't care if it's from Silent Hill. It's badass looking, dude. Yeah.
Eddie?
Oh, you're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But,
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
Nah, man, I wouldn't forget Eddie. That fucking pizza, dude, that shit looks good. So, unfortunately, there's no bowling pin we can bludgeon the fuck out of somebody with and tell them they stole our milkshake. Sadly, we can't do that. In Condemned 2, you can, but not in this game. So, there's just some handgun bullets down there if you want to grab them. I really do love this music a lot, though. It's just fucking solid. It's very dreamlike. Also, notice the fog has changed color to be darker.
Did a little girl run out of here?
Yeah, she was too fast for me. Aren't you gonna go after her?
So, I've always interpreted this darkening effect as more of the town itself is turning more and more to the other side as James keeps progressing further, as shit starts to slowly get unhinged for him. Like, he doesn't have control like Heather does in Silent Hill 3. I think this is how I've always viewed this darkening effect as well. I quite like that. It's really creepy because I didn't notice it till my second playthrough as well. I was like, yeah, that's weird.
She went through there.
Oh, you could fit through that. Come on, man.
Is there any other way?
Yeah, there is. Right through there.
You do have to also trigger that cutscene before you can do this as well.
It's no good. It's locked.
Well, you know, Hideo Kojima did teach me a very valuable lesson. Girls have more hiding places than men. So, this is the nightclub that Maria works at in lore. I think it's called Heaven's Light, if I'm correct. And we start the game as her in this area later on. So, I've always loved the fact that this is just so out of place, but I also interpreted this as like Maria slowly, subconsciously trying to subdue James. And I like how if you examine it, just a regular stage, nothing strange about it. Sadly, we can't make James ride around in a mechanical bull in his underwear. What a shame. If you beat the game 20 times, though, you can. I'm not bullshitting you, that's true. So, yeah, that's, yeah, just look it up, it's real. You have to get the dog ending 20 times specifically, actually, I forgot to mention. And the UFO ending on the, 15th one to make sure you do it correctly. So, I like this line here.
Over there!
She just sounds like her voice actress just cracked her voice. It was terrible. And, so yeah, this is going to be the Brookhaven Hospital that we need to go to. We can grab the map while we're here. And, yeah, there's no save point right away, but I'll cut it right here and I'll see you guys in the next one.